Welcome to Paris, where the world-famous Louvre Museum is our venue for the 2019 FIA prize giving. It's a night to celebrate motorsport's brightest and best, with the hundreds of drivers and racing personnel about to be recognised for their talents.
Natalie, what's it like being here at the FIA Awards?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's my second time, so I was here last year as well in Russia. But it's just such a privilege to be here and to just represent the FIA and just enjoy a really nice evening.
And how has your 2019 been?
It's been really busy. The Commission's done some great work this year, and my own racing's been busy as well. Not quite as busy as last year, but I think we're geared up for another busy one next year as well.
Have a great time this evening.
Thank you very much.
Chase, what do you say about the health of Formula One and motorsport more generally at the moment?
We feel great. We got a lot more to do. We think we got a lot of upside left ahead of us, but we've just wrapped up a great year with growth in almost every level, whether it's attendance, viewership, digital connections. Really had some incredible races, I think particularly the second half of the year. And it really sets us up for an exciting year next year. Onward and upward.
Exciting stuff. Thank you very much. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you.
They made it difficult for you this year, Sebastian.
Well, that's the game, you know, that's the way it is, and at least we have a beautiful champion anyway. I think Hoyt deserved it. He did a fantastic job this season, so well done to him, but I already told him that he should enjoy it because I really plan to fight back next year.
Let's talk about next year. Of course, you're making that switch to Toyota. What prompted that move?
Well, I think many reasons. The main one is trying to be competitive. Obviously, this year we struggled to really keep the pace compared to Hoyt and even compared to the Hyundai at the end of the season. So for sure it was a little bit frustrating. And now I have the world champion car, so hopefully I can do good things with it. We'll have to see. Hoyt is switching team as well, so I think it's an interesting time, and we'll see what happens already in Monte in a couple of weeks.
It's now time to get things underway in the hall. We have 13 categories to race through as we recognise our first award winners of the evening. We begin with the stars of FIA rallies. Such a skillful art to master and always spectacular to watch. Recognised now on stage, the European, African and Pacific champions, along with the WRC2 champion. Also on stage, Chris Ingram, who this year became the first British driver to win the Euro Championship in 50 years. Next, to the FIA single-seaters, the racing pyramid which leads to Formula One, and on the stage you have the regional F4 winners. They're joined by Robert Schwartzman, who became the F3 champion at home, and the group is headlined by Nick de Vries, champion of FIA Formula 2. He won 4 races in a truly dominant 2019 campaign. Max Verstappen looking on there. As we move to other championships, which can sometimes sound a bit best of the rest, but let me tell you, this is far from the case. This category reflects the diversity in modern motorsport. Now on stage, the following championship winners, including historics, GTs, touring cars, drag racing, and land speed records. Congratulations to all on stage. Right, now time to recognise a brand new event. The FIA Motorsport Games were held in the heart of Rome for the first time this year, and they were contested by 49 nations. In the end, it was Team Russia that topped the medal table, and just look at what it meant. They were joined on stage by individual gold medal winners. Now we turn to the increasingly important arena of esports and the FIA certified Gran Turismo Championships. It's an intense rivalry. Team Toyota came out on top, and the drivers' champion with 9 wins out of 15 rounds, Mikel Hizal, taking the championship. Günther Steiner behaving himself for the moment at least. We go to the founding members Club Heritage Cup. This is recognising a meeting or event which goes beyond a simple date on the calendar to make a difference for others. This year's winner, the Dutch Red Cross Rally, popular event running since 1999, which has raised over €2 million for charity. The FIA Karting World Championships, the youngest trophy winners of the evening, and what an entrance that is for the class winners, Marin Kremers, Lorenzo Travis Anuto, and the youngest trophy winner of the evening, Tom ten Brinker. We expect big things from the drivers you're looking at the moment. The FIA Outstanding Official of the Year shines a spotlight on those who devote their lives to motorsport. This year's award is presented to Yanez Flerin. He is head of the FIA's technical department, an incredibly complex role, and he won for his tireless efforts behind the scenes. now to the ABB Formula E Championship. It was the 5th year of the season and the first with a new generation of car. It provided a thrilling battle, and in the end, it was Jean-Eric Vergne who came out on top to seal his 2nd championship in a row. Excitement for Vergne. Let's hear from him speaking to Rosanna Tennant.
What a campaign, what a championship. How tough was it to get that back-to-back victory?
It was really tough. Every championship don't look the same. The first one was probably a little bit easier than the last one, but having, I guess, 3 or 4 races not scoring any points, and in the middle of the season, no one in the team believing in the chance of winning the championship was tough. But it was nice to come back and come out of the championship in a strong position.
And this season, obviously, it's already underway. What's your feeling? What are you thinking you can achieve?
I think it didn't start very well, but same as last year, same as the year before. So maybe it's a good thing to start the season better. In any case, it's going to be a very, very competitive season, very difficult, but I will give it my best as usual. And I believe we still have a good chance to try and keep the title.
Good luck. Enjoy this evening.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was Jean-Eric Vergne. It's now time for the FIA Rookie of the Year. It went to the popular Alexander Albon. The Thai driver didn't believe he had the money to finish Formula 2 1 year ago. He was then re-signed. And let's hear from him now after an amazing campaign.
Just to be a professional driver, I was amazed. And it felt like a progress in the whole professional world of motor racing. And then, as you said, then I got the call for Toro Rosso, which was a dream come true. And then fast forward 6 months to get a call from Red Bull to be in the main team. It was amazing, yeah.
Place in the championship for Alexander Albon, the Rookie of the Year. For the FIA World Rallycross Championship, well, it really helps if your name's Hansen for this one. Super entrance once again. In 3rd place was Kevin Hansen. In 2nd position was Andreas Baccarad. And the champion of a super tight contest was Timmy Hansen. And Team Hansen even took the team championship as well. It was an incredibly tight battle in the Rallycross. The FIA Action of the Year Awards. So many contenders after another box office season. But the winner, who else could it be? Max Verstappen, who went on stage. And we can now hear from the popular Dutch driver.
Yeah, you had to pay a lot of attention because there was a lot of things going on. I think this was only one move of that race, but we had a lot of fights that one. But yeah, it was cool. I mean, a bit of off-track, a bit of wheel banging, which I think is quite cool. It normally doesn't really happen in Formula 1, so yeah, I like that bit. Of course, when you come out on top, that is more satisfying than losing out.
You've had quite a few battles with Leclerc over your sort of history in motorsport ever since the karting days.
It started in go-karting already, and I'm pretty sure it will continue for a few more years.
Enjoy it?
It's good, yeah. I think it's also good for Formula 1.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much. Our winner, Max Verstappen.
The ever-entertaining Max Verstappen. Could he one day be driving for Toto Wolff? That's a question for another day. It's now time to recognise the FIA World Endurance Champions. One of the world's most prestigious titles. Another wonderful entrance onto the stage. The winners of this year's WEC Championship, Fernando Alonso, Sebastian Buemi and Kazuki Nakajima, who drove them up onto the stage. And we can now see, after the trophies, what Fernando Alonso made of winning that special title.
Well, good evening, everyone. Yeah, a lot of things. I think endurance races are very different. You share a lot of things with your teammates, with the team. Had a fantastic opportunity, and I have to say thanks to Toyota, Gazoo Racing, and to these 2 guys. You know, they've been amazing all championship, and Kazuki and Sebastian teach me a lot, you know, in this short career in a sports car. I had the dream of Le Mans competing one day in my life, and you know, now I have 2 trophies at home. So yeah, thanks to the team, my teammates, and a wonderful experience.
Yes, and now you have a new challenge ahead already.
All right, congratulations. Thank you very much.
Fantastic season. Congratulations, Pascal.
Fernando, just talk us through your 2019.
It was great. It was nearly perfect, apart of Indianapolis. Indianapolis was quite a difficult moment of the season, but otherwise it was nearly perfect. On sports cars and endurance racing, it was perfect with Daytona, Sebring, Spa, Le Mans, and the World Championship. So I couldn't ask for more. And now the last part of 2019, it was preparation for Dakar Rally. So it has been quite an active season for me.
And what about 2020? What can we look forward to in terms of your career and what you'll be up to?
Well, I think it will be a little bit more relaxed, so that's the plan at the moment. Try to do less races and try to concentrate more on the targets, which will be Dakar in January and Indy 500 in May. And after that, try to have a think for 2021, which is an important season. The Endurance Championship will move to the hypercar, and the Formula One will move to the completely new rules. So one of the two options will be the chosen one.
Ooh, so we might see you back in Formula One soon.
I'm open. Definitely, I think that 2021 was the, let's say, the day that I could come back to F1, not in 2020, because the rules stay the same. And the reasons why I left in 2018 is still the same right now for me. But maybe in 2021, there's a window there. So, yeah, we put in our car in the last race, hasta luego, which means see you later. We didn't put adios, see you. So it was always in the plan that it could happen in 2021.
Fantastic news. Thank you.
What a fascinating prospect that could be. Fernando Alonso back in Formula One. He was speaking to Rosanna Tennant there. In a moment, we'll rejoin our hosts for the evening, but it's time now for a musical interlude. That's all from me for now.
You have just witnessed my boss, Alfredo. He sing a bit of Pavarotti for 50 euros. I have been bet 100 euros to sing an Italian aria for you. So you get a Frenchman, sing in Italian, 100 euros, a chance for me to double my wages for tonight's function. So with your permission, maestro. La donna è mobile, qual piuma al vento, muta d'accento e di pensiero, sempre una mobile, leggiadro viso, in pianto in riso e menzognero. La donna è mobile, qual piuma al vento, muta d'accento e di pensiero. E di pensiero. Okay. Okay. E sempre misero chi a lei s'affida, chi le confida, mal cauto il cuore, ormai non sentasi, felice a pieno, chi su quel seno, non lima amore. La donna è mobile, fa più malavento, muta d'accento e di pensiero. E di pensiero, e di pensiero. Okay. 100 euros, that's good. Merci beaucoup.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, scusi for the interruption. Come back here. Come back here. What is your name?
Jean-Marc.
Jean-Marc, his agency staff. I can never remember their names. Jean-Marc, I am the boss, I am the head waiter, you are the drinks waiter. Off you go and serve the drinks. Eh? Go on, go on. See, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the interruption, but you know, the problem with the French is that when they sing the opera, they sound so, what's the word? French. See, I'm Italiano. In Paris, I sing opera, the real language of love, Italiano, and you know what? I even sing in his language. Maestro, please. Ah, you all know this song. Here you go. Ready? Toreador on garde, toreador, toreador. Songez bien, oui, songez, combattant, que ne noie te régore, que l'amour t'attend, toreador. L'amour t'attend. You all sing with me. La 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 la, la 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 la. Toreador, toreador. Songez bien, oui, songez, combattant. Que le noir te régore, que l'amour t'attend. Big finish, here we go. L'amour and that is the way you sing, Italiano, eh? The French.
No. Pardon, is the little Frenchman speaking again?
Stand up, I cannot see you.
First of all, I know you as the boss, and I don't want to lose my job.
You're about 5 minutes too late to lose the job, senor, eh?
Ladies and gentlemen, there is something I must explain to you. See, there has been this rift happening for generations, centuries, a rift between the Italiano and the French. Huh? You see, the Italiano, you sings with no passion, monsieur. No passion.
You, little Frenchman, think Italiano sing with no passion? Passion is my middle name.
You do not sing with the passion of the French, monsieur, because you don't know the rules of the passion.
Rules. Nobody cares about the rules. You know what? We may be here in Paris, in the Louvre, where the Mona Lisa is, eh? Leonardo, eh? He was Italiano.
But he died in France.
Oh, no. Everybody, they want to hear a bit more of the real language of love, and they want to hear Italiano.
French.
Italiano.
The French.
Italiano.
The French.
Italiano. English. Okay. English passion. That's an oxymoron. Maestro, please.
Oh, Alfredo. I start.
Okay, you start, but I begin. Here we go. Tonight won't be just any night. Tonight there will be no morning star. Tonight, I'll see my love tonight, and for all stars will stop where they are. Today, all day, I had the feeling a miracle would happen. I know now I was right. Oh, moon, grow bright and make this endless day, endless night. So slowly, and still the sky is alive. For here you are, and what was just a word is a star. Tonight.
You're right. I said you're right. I was just standing out the back, right? I've come here all the way from London. Was standing out the back listening to these two going on about French passion and our Italian passion, and I thought, you know what, that's fine. It's a racing thing, that's fine. Italian drivers won 3 of the first 4 World Championships, won nothing since then, have they? French drivers, Alain Prost, a wonderful driver, 4 times. But they don't have the best driver in the world, do they? Who's got that? England! 6-time world champion, that's what we've got. England!
Well, Signor Fish and the Chips, eh? You think you could just waltz in here and interrupt the magnificent job done by me and my new French friend here? I don't think so.
You know, Alfredo, I really must agree with you. Miss your roast beef, miss your Yorkshire pudding, Marks and Spencer's, boy, huh? You keep your passion in your pants and see if you can follow this, huh? Maestro.
Maestro, please, eh? Oh, beautiful. Italiano.
Nessun dorma, nessun dorma. Fu pure, o principessa, nella tua fredda stanza.
Guardi le stelle che tremano d'amore e
ed il mio bacio scioglierà il silenzio che ti fa mia. Ma il mio mistero chiuso in me, il nome mio nessun saprà, no, no, io tramontare stelle, all'alba vincerò. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Your beautiful applause did bring a tear to Alfredo's eye. Thank you very much. Please, we must now get back to work because not all the desserts are out. So, you know, please enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you very much.
Incredible stuff from our singing waiters there, and some very interesting parallels to draw here this evening. In both cases, it's all about good sport, good rhythm, and good teamwork.
It is indeed, but I'm not sure about good singing. I don't know what your voice is like. Now, without further ado, let's move on to the final segment of our awards, starting with the FIA Personality of the Year.
While motorsport is seen by outsiders to be as much about machinery as it's about the drivers, those inside the sport know that success is also heavily reliant on the vast array of people and personalities involved.
So now, in its 7th year, this accolade was established to celebrate those individuals, be they drivers or managers or event organisers. And the award is selected by permanently accredited media from the FIA Championships.
This year's list of finalists made for emotional reading. Among them, there were 2 giants of the sport and a rising star driver. Stay on that. So,
Go on,
no, here.
and go. Yeah.
Well, the 2019 Personality of the Year is someone who really personified courage and determination and leaves a very long-lasting legacy in motorsport. Please put your hands together. It's Niki Lauda. So if we could invite the President of the FIA, Jean Todt, up on stage, and also to receive the award in Niki's honour, please welcome Birgit Lauda. How are you? You well? Well, thank you very much to Birgit and our President. Forever in our memories. Thank you.
Thank you, Birgit. Thank you.
A very special moment here at the awards.
Let's continue.
I will ask you to stay up on stage with us.
Let's continue to pay our respects to some of our beloved friends and colleagues that we sadly said goodbye to this year. People who entertained us, people who made a difference as they all achieved greatness.
Wow, some very special faces there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will always remember special people and our heroes.
Now, speaking of special awards, for actually a very special category, there is someone who is doing some incredible work to not only improve lives, but save them.
Please put your hands together as we award Violetta Bulc for her incredible commitment as former European Commissioner for Transport, and in particular for her mission to further road safety and sustainable mobility. Violetta, may I ask you, what stands out most from your amazing experiences from your work?
Incredible commitment of people delivers incredible results, and I'm really honored. Thank you, Jean Todt, for excellent cooperation. I think politics, business, sport, and many other majors, we have to cooperate in order to create a better world, and only together we can move and really create good society. So I'm really honored. Thank you very much for this. And I'm sure that a good cooperation between automotive sport and everything that you stand up for will continue even with the new commission. And I will be always somewhere behind trying to do my best in the future as well.
Thank you very much, Violetta. Thank you. Jean-Todt, actually, we would like you to say a few words, given it's such a poignant moment in this ceremony.
So good evening, everybody. In fact, I was not prepared to say a few words because normally in this kind of prize giving, we don't say words. But I mean, it's very emotional because on one side, in a beautiful location, we are celebrating amazing champions with great skills. We are also celebrating all the FIA members. We just completed our General Assembly, 1 week, and intense work with representative of 150 countries. And we see that motor racing can be sad. And of course, life can be sad. And that was very important that we could make a tribute to those who left us. And I want to also say a special word for Juliette, waiting, Justin, where are you? And so the two children, Juliette, maybe you can stand up. So you have a strong legacy and we rely on you. And your father will be proud of you. And we have also François Hubert, Nathalie, the mama, Victor, the brother. Where are you? And I can secure you that, I mean, we are happy to have you with us, and all the FIA family loves you and respects you, and will always respect your dearest who left you and who left us. So now it's time for celebration. Thank you, Violetta. You have had a great leadership. As being the Commissioner of Transport, I enjoyed working with you, and I will enjoy working with you in the future. And now, let's call the champions.
Thank you very much. Some touching words. Jean-Paul, Jean-Todt, President of the FIA.
Let's then continue. Let's continue with the FIA World Rally Championship, Nikki. From the outset of 2019, felt like it was Hyundai Motorsport's year. After finishing second in 2 previous seasons, there could be no room for error. To lead the team to victory, the arrival of larger-than-life team director Andrea Adamo.
All the key ingredients were to hand, chief among them, Thierry Neuville, 5 times a runner-up in the driver's standings. Mid-season, though, Hyundai and Toyota were trading points, and the title battle was hotting up for both manufacturers and crews.
And let's see some more exciting highlights.
It's the World Rally Championship. You need to be fast to bring home the prizes.
It's very demanding for drivers also inside the car.
It's more of a survival than pure speed. It takes a lot of confidence.
You have to be strong if you want to fight for victory.
To win the rally is just phenomenal.
Obviously the first proper tarmac rally of the year.
And you have over 10,000 corners in this rally.
What a season. It gets more and more competitive as it goes on. So now time to meet our third and second place driver crews, Sébastien Ogier, Julian Ingracia, and Thierry Neuville and Nicolas Dissol.
And to present the prizes for third and second place, please welcome Nicolas Dissol and Serkan Yasici. Come ahead, come, Serkan. Enjoy the dessert moment. Thank you very much. Thank you, gentlemen. Lovely moment. Thank you. Continue your celebrations. And now, for the winning crew of drivers, it is, of course, the Estonians Ott Tänak and Martin Javiovia. The world champions, World Rally Champions 2019.
And to present the prizes for the winning team, please welcome Carlos Garcia Ramoji to present to Ott Tänak. And then we have Hugo Merson presenting the winning co-driver, Martin Javiovia. We'll grab a quick word before you go. I mean, it was an incredible season. You looked relatively calm throughout, but I'm guessing there was a bit of tension building towards the end.
It's a motorsport. There is also always a tension, and yeah, I must say it's been a couple of years close. A few years ago, I got the first taste, and last year we just couldn't have it, and this year I really didn't have any other choice to just take it. So it was a it was a long season, a lot of pressure, but in the end it's a big relief, and of course it's been a dream of my lifetime, so it's nice to finally have it at home.
And Martin, just finally, incredible achievement.
Yeah, of course, this was best year of my life because I married this year. So, but other than that, of course, winning the title was dream of the life.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much and enjoy married life. Congratulations.
Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Oid. Congratulations, drivers. Thank you, Hugo and Carlos. And now it's time to award our winning team, which you can already hear. The rally car, it's of course Hyundai Motorsport. And let's see the car now. The wild Hyundai i20 Coupe WRC competition. And the winning constructor will be represented by Thomas Chimera. And to present the prize to Thomas is Oliver Ciesla. Thank you very much. Thank you. Congratulations.
Oh, well, that's one way to arrive at an award show, isn't it?
Yes, and we have a
and then
few
you get
little
your team
helpers.
to push you home. Some of us might need that later. Now, we have arrived at the grand finale of tonight's gala. It is, of course, the celebration of the award winners and champions in the pinnacle of motorsport, the 2019 FIA Formula One World Championship.
There was another year in which Ferrari simply had to break Mercedes' triumphant straight run of championships. It was also exciting to see the new partnership of Red Bull and Honda Power.
Indeed, but constructors' titles aside, having matched Fangio's record of 5 driver titles, Lewis Hamilton was looking to take one step closer to Michael Schumacher's impressive tally of 7. Let's all reflect on a fabulous 2019 season.
My European form must be very bad.
If you can do this after 6 races, what might you achieve in the future? The world is at his feet. It's Lewis Hamilton, champion of the world!
Wow, 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 wow. Absolutely brilliant. Wonderful pictures.
Incredible action.
Finishing the 2019 F1 World Championship in 3rd place. Welcome, please. Welcome, Mr. Max Verstappen with a landmark first pole in Hungary, another pole in Brazil, nearly one in Mexico, and 3 wins in Austria, in the rain in Germany, and of course lately in Interlagos in Brazil. And to present his prize, we have Thierry Villemark. Congratulations, Max. Lovely moments for the camera.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, Max Verstappen. Thank you. Now, I think we might be able to hear him before we see him. In 2nd place, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Valtteri Bottas. Absolutely incredible there. 5 poles, winner of 4 races, 15 podiums, and now entering in a suit in prize giving. Yeah, don't worry about the steering wheel. Come and have your trophy. Presented by Graham Stoker, the FIA Deputy President for Sport.
Thank you, Graham. Thank you very much.
Just come and stand with us.
Thank you, Valtteri.
So now, in the face of harder competition than ever before, and moving past 100 victories for the 6th consecutive year, the F1 Constructors Champions, please welcome Mercedes-AMG Petronas.
And to receive the trophy is Mercedes team principal and CEO Toto Wolff. There we have him. Congratulations, Toto.
Congratulations.
And to present the prize, please welcome Mr. Chase Carey, Chairman and CEO of Formula One. Please bring it. And at this point, I would like to ask FIA President Jean Todt to come back on stage for the final presentation of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment. Please put your hands together and give a massive show of respect to the 2019 FIA Formula One World Champion. Six-time world champion, in fact. It's, of course, Lewis Hamilton.
One forward. Congratulations.
Go forward.
Lewis, if we get you at the front, take a photo, Jean Todt, together. Lewis, if we could just grab a quick word with you, because this is a rather special moment. I mean, the biggest points haul in history. It was a phenomenal season. Would you say this was your best yet?
Can I borrow this?
Absolutely.
Oh.
I've got my own.
Good evening, everyone. It's been incredible to watch many of you this season, and it's always great, particularly to see these short clips you get to see. You get to see how incredibly competitive everyone is and how everyone's been pushing so hard this year. But yeah, for me, this has definitely been the best season of my life. I've enjoyed collaborating with this incredible team. I don't know if many of you know, but there's almost 2,000 people in our team, so you know how hard that is when you're working with a large group of people Toto gets to manage, and fighting hard with Valtteri and a lot of these young up-and-coming drivers this year has been fantastic. But honestly, just as a whole, I think outside with my family and being able to do the things that Toto's allowed me to do, because most people question him that I shouldn't be doing some of the things I do, but they all encourage me and push me forwards in what I do. So, and I really am inspired by a lot of the different sports that I get to watch and follow during the season. So big congratulations to all the champions here and to the upcoming young stars. And yeah, thanks so much for having me.
Lewis, there aren't that many more records for you to beat. Maybe just one particular one. What's the plan next? What's happening next year?
I mean, records is not something I've ever really been focused on. It's just, you know, every year.
There's just one staring you in the face now.
Yeah, but just every year, you know, it's a blank slate every season. You know, some of you may know or not, but I use 44 on my car. I never use number one. I feel like every season, number one is there up for grabs for everyone. And I'm just looking forward to this winter. You know, my guys back at the factory in the UK are working flat out to make sure that we come out with a great car next year. When we started this season, our car was actually a real heap to drive. It wasn't that great at the beginning. Through testing, we couldn't quite get it in the window, and it wasn't until the last day that we actually got it to work. And then we obviously went into the first races, and we already had some great results. But next year is going to be close. The Red Bulls with Max, they've been doing fantastic. The Ferraris again have picked up. Their pace has been extraordinary, particularly the second half of the season. So I'm hoping for you, for everyone that's watching, you're going to see the closest season yet. But we'll be ready. I'll be best prepared. We'll be best prepared. And hope for the best season there's been.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear. Huge congratulations, Lewis Hamilton.
Thank you very much. A huge round of applause for the winners, winning constructor, second place driver, Valtteri Bottas, and of course, Lewis Hamilton. Thank you very much, Chase. Thank you very much, President.
So now it is time for our annual family picture. Now, there are some quite important instructions, so you better listen up. We would like everyone that's had a trophy to come up, but everybody else to stay in your seats, if that's okay. There will be an opportunity to take photos later. So we're going to be bringing back everyone that has received a trophy tonight. Hopefully you should know where you're standing. If not, the hostesses are on hand.
First of all, to all the guests, you may please stay in your seats. Please stay in your seats. We need all the people who have received the trophy or received an award to come on the stage for the family picture. Drivers, the hostesses will help you find the place on the stage. Once the official...
How are you?
Please, everyone else, stay in your seats. We'd like to get this lovely picture together. Everyone should have been briefed where to stand. Please, yes. In the middle. Please, everyone else, stay in your seats. I will invite you to the stage later. We need the drivers and the award winners. Please have a little patience. Make sure when you're on stage to look forward to the cameras. Always forward to the cameras. Please respect. And remember to smile. And Nikki, what an amazing evening. How they look fantastic, don't they?
Absolutely incredible. Some very happy faces on the stage. Some hiding in the back.
Maybe somebody can lift Mike Conway up and Kamui Kobayashi maybe.
But it really has been a very special
Thank you very much. And everyone come forward and take your pictures. Everyone come forward. What a lovely evening it has been.
It's been an absolute honor for us. And I think at this point, should we say our goodbyes?
I think. And maybe extend our own congratulations to tonight's worthy champions. Have a wonderful rest of the evening and a fabulous 2020 season and a very happy new year.
Good night and bonne soirée.
We are still here. Go party, go celebrate. What a wonderful evening. Bonne soirée.
Adios. Well done. You got your award, Rookie of the Year.